the whole concept of running a business, even as a CPA, when I started my own CPA practice, I realized that, yeah, I knew a lot about accounting and I knew a lot about profit, but I didn't know as much as I should about managing money and how to make money. And I'm talking about cash. And the skills to be a CPA were not the same skills I needed to run a business. I needed to learn marketing and sales. I needed to learn production. I needed to learn really about financial management in a whole different sense than even when I was working as a CPA with Touche Ross, which is now Deloitte, working as a CFO of a major real estate syndication firm here in Colorado, working as a controller for a large home building business. The skills that I had were not the ones that I needed to run my business. So I had to learn those from scratch. And over the years, I kept logs of what I did right, what I did wrong, and I've developed this whole system for running your business. And I know most people are afraid of numbers. Numbers are punitive. We've been taught that. You know, if you got an 89 on an exam, that was a B+, but if you got a 90, that's an A-. And there's a huge difference between an A- and a B+. And numbers are used to punish people. And people are very uncomfortable about talking about money on top of everything else. But the key to running a business is having cash, not profit. Cash. So think about something like Amazon, think about Microsoft, think about Apple. How many years did they go before they started generating profit from their operations? But they had cash, and that's what kept them afloat. And the whole concept of cash is really quite simple. You need more cash coming in than going out. That's the whole bottom line of accounting, of running a business, is how do you make sure there's more cash coming in than going out? And once you solve that mystery, and it is a mystery for a lot of companies, then you could get on to, okay, how do you use this knowledge to grow the business? How do you use this knowledge to exit the business? How do you use this knowledge to strategically plan your business? How do you get to the next level? And that's the whole objective of cash flow engineering, is to drive that cash, drive that ability for you to use the business to create a lifestyle that you really want. Running a business is a learned skill, but we shouldn't have to go through the learning process the hard way. The wheel's been invented. We know what the wheel looks like. But no one's telling business owners, especially small business owners and medium-sized business owners across America, how to make their business better. And I gotta tell you, what I teach isn't worth anything unless you've experienced this stuff. You have to know what the pitfalls are. You have to experience it in order to be able to overcome it. You can't just read a book and get through this stuff. You've got to learn through experience. But there's no reason that you can't capitalize on other people's experiences to avoid the same pitfalls. Every business has weaknesses. They all have strengths. And what your goal is to capitalize on your strengths and minimize your weaknesses. And if you do that, there's a fairly good chance you will be successful. We've had a couple of workshops already on how to monitor your cash flow, how to deal with economic cycles, and the next one is going to be about 50 ways to increase your cash flow. And we're going to give you 50 bullet points. Not all of them are going to be pertinent to your business, but I guarantee you some of them are going to be life-changing. And if you follow them, you'll have a great vision for your company. Follow these steps, and you will be assured that you're working toward making cash flow and then profits. One of the things I say a lot is there is no magic bullet. If you want to run a successful business, you have to take a lot of little steps that when you accumulate them, they form a giant leap. So if you like what I'm saying, I challenge you to start working on your business today. And the way we could do that is inviting you to our free seminar entitled 50 Ways to Increase Your Cash Flow. And if you come, we're going to give you an exposure to these 50 ways to increase your cash flow and give you material so that you could start using it in your business today. Now, this seminar is going to be from 8 to 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be located at 9033 East Easter Place in Centennial. That's between Dry Creek Road and Arapahoe Road on the west side of I-25. 9033 East Easter Place. And frankly, I look forward to meeting you.